Hey guys, Masterkizz back with some Borderlands 2 for you today, of course, and this is going to be a little bit of a video on the Sandhawk. It is a unique quest reward from a mission in Captain Scarlett and her Pirate's Booty DLC. It is a unique weapon in the way that it works extremely well with the B shield still. It doesn't seem to suffer the wrath of the nerf, so this is the mission that you need to have completed to actually get the quest reward. It's called Whoops. I won't go into detail about the mission because it'll contain spoilers for anyone that hasn't done this DLC, but we'll turn it in and hopefully we get a decent variant. There are a few different elemental variants of this particular weapon, so what do we got here? Fairly standard one with a really bad scope. Doesn't matter because it'll still serve its purpose. I'll be able to demonstrate the weapon itself. It's a unique weapon in the way that it has a unique skin, has like a moldy sort of mossy boat texture on there, Captain Scarlett's logo. Stats wise it looks fairly average, but because it has red flavor text there, it means it has a unique attribute, and that unique attribute is that it shoots out like a hawk sort of style projectiles like that. It shoots 8 projectiles. That means that because it has no multiplier listed with the weapon and it shoots 8 projectiles, it means all of the amp damage from the B shield gets applied to each individual projectile. So say you had a 40,000 damage B shield, you would be getting 8 times 40,000 damage per each one of those bursts, which is 320,000 damage. If you were lucky enough to get a critical hit with an SMG is a by 2 multiplier, so you would be getting 640,000 damage per burst. When you zoom in, it has a 3-round burst, so it shoots 3 sets of projectiles, which is 24. So 24 projectiles times 40,000 is 960,000 per triple burst like that. And if you are lucky enough to get all of those hitting critical, which you can do if you get close enough to a large enemy, it'll be 1.9 million damage. So very effective. Anyway, very nice weapon. I'm going to demonstrate how effective it is against a raid boss. I'm going to fight Pyrocaustic Pete with it. So I'm going to switch characters to my Siren, and yeah, so I'll cut the video there and we'll pick up with the rest of the demonstration in a second. Guys, we're back and I've loaded up my Siren now, and what I'm going to do is demonstrate just how effective these Sandhawks are against an enemy with a lot of health. So you all know how much health Pyrocaustic Pete has, and in the video where I defeated him with the Unkempt Harold, I think the fight took between maybe 9 and 10 minutes, so it did take a fair while. You'll see how dramatically reduced that time is now when I use these weapons. I've got 2. I've got an amp Sandhawk here, which actually gives me like slag chance, and I've also got a sapping Sandhawk, which gives me the electrocution damage, and that's really handy to have to drop his shields with. In the last video where I beat Pete, you probably saw I was using a conference call, and that's an electric conference call. In the unpatched version of the game, that would have murdered Pete's shields in 2 or 3 shots. Now you see just how much it took to drop it. You watch how much this Sandhawk does. So I'll just show you the spec. I've got a B shield, legendary Siren. I'm also using an SMG damage relic. I thought I'd give that a go. I've never tried one before. Maybe it'll make the fight even quicker. Homing Stormfront to clean up all the small enemies that spawn out of the pipes. And that is my build I'm currently using to fight raid bosses with. So we'll jump in and we'll see how we go. At the moment, the raid boss timers are still disabled, so get in there and hit these raid bosses. I mean, it's a great way to get yourself some weapons, some crystals. So he's got his first blow. So you see there, his shield's like gone almost instantly. Chuck a grenade out. I'm going to switch to this one, which is a slag one. Hopefully this will keep him slagged all the time as well. So that will make life a lot easier, but you can see how much health I've taken from him already. And I mean, I'm not really doing anything that incredibly remarkable. I'm just sort of trying to avoid his attacks and just shoot him in the face. Damn, that's the problem when you get hit by anything like that. The B shield goes down and your damage is reduced greatly. Here comes another blast, so we got to call this. Run through the water. It actually looks like the electric one does more damage to him. So we'll stick with that one, I think. The slag one is not bad, but I only just got the slag one, and I wanted to see whether it would be easier to keep him slag. But because I've got the siren with ruin, I can actually slag him just by phase locking him, which helps a lot. So if I can hit those critical damages, I'm doing about 640,000 damage per shot, providing they all hit. And I think when he's slagged as well, you also get something like I think a 1.5 or maybe even a 2x multiplier. So we're doing fairly substantial damage. Just about, yeah, we should be able to drop him now. There we go. So that is him dropped. It's an incredible weapon, guys. Oh, there's a legendary there. What is that? Wow, pyrophobia. That's incredible. I don't even have one of those. I've never had a pyrophobia. There you go. Legendary for the camera. It's been a while since I got one. Even the farming runs I've been doing, I haven't got one for ages. So, pertinent pyrophobia. We'll add that one to the collection. Also got a stack of crystals I can pick up here. But yeah, guys, that video was about the Sandhawk. I showed you where to get it. You have no excuse. Go out and get yourself one. And yeah, go raid boss hunting. Like I said, the 24-hour timer is still disabled. So I could hit escape now, and I could come back, and I could farm him again. And I mean, I could farm him for hours and hours and hours and stack up on crystals. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next one, we will see you later.